This presentation is designed for anyone interested in taking on an apprentice and will cover the key elements and give you a good introduction into apprenticeships at Hopwood Hall College. There are many reasons why you might choose to employ an apprentice, and just a few of those are listed below. An apprentice can be an asset to a business and can be a great way to fill a skills gap or to bring innovation and enthusiasm to your business. In this presentation, I will go through what an apprenticeship is, talk about the learning journey, endpoint assessments, working with Hopwood Hall College, apprenticeship funding, highlight our free recruitment service, talk about other training options, and finally there'll be some comments from our existing employers and students. All apprenticeships are made up of 4 core areas, regardless of the industry that you're working in. They are skills, knowledge, behaviours and English and maths. An apprentice will be required to develop skills and knowledge in order to perform their role. They'll also be expected to develop positive behaviours for that industry and reach the required level for English and maths. Taking on an apprentice means being involved in their learning journey. Apprentices should spend 20% of their paid time on learning activities, be that at college or within the workplace. You will need to take the time to grow their skills, knowledge and behaviours. And remember that some apprentices will start with little or no knowledge of the industry or even of working. It is an apprentice's responsibility to record their off-the-job training. They do this in their online portfolio, and this portfolio is often referred to at the endpoint assessment. We therefore encourage apprentices to take photographs and videos of their time with you. Please encourage them to do this, especially as their skills, knowledge and behaviours grow throughout the course of this apprenticeship. What does an endpoint assessment look like? There isn't actually a standard format, but many include professional discussions, multiple choice questionnaires, observations, presentations, and some even include professional standards recognition. 3 months before the apprenticeship ends, you will discuss with your apprentice and their work-based tutor whether you feel that they are ready for this assessment. Only when all 3 of you are in agreement will they be entered for this endpoint assessment. Your apprentice should be confident talking about their work, as nearly all endpoint assessments involve some element of this. Please take the time to encourage your apprentice to talk through what they're doing throughout the apprenticeship so they are ready. Endpoint assessments are graded, pass, merit or distinction. You can fail, but be aware that they can also resit. An apprenticeship is a 3-way partnership between the apprentice, the company mentor and the college. We all work together to develop the skills, knowledge and behaviours of the apprentice to give them the best possible outcome at the endpoint assessment. From the college you can expect vocationally relevant training and mentoring. Because we're a large college, we can also support any particular learning needs. We take an individual learning approach, and our work-based tutor will work with you to stretch and challenge your apprentice's abilities. We have some great facilities here at our Middleton campus, and we are on the register of apprenticeship training providers. Apprenticeship funding. If your company has less than 50 employees and you take on an apprentice that is under the age of 19, their apprenticeship will be funded by the government. If, however, you have either over 50 employees or take on an apprentice that is 19 or over, companies must contribute 5% of the apprenticeship costs. Unless, of course, you're a levy payer, in which case the apprenticeship will be funded via your levy fund. If you are in any doubt which category you fall into, then please do talk further with your employer skills consultant. If you take on an apprentice that is aged between 16 and 18, you will get an additional incentive payment. There are 2 £500 payments, one at month 3 and one at month 12. It is also worth noting that there are other incentives and schemes that can help you with your apprenticeship costs. If you have any concerns or want to know the most up-to-date information, then please do get in touch as things change regularly. If you decide to take on an apprentice but are just not sure how to recruit one, then we can help. We offer a free recruitment service and we can help you with the process as much or as little as you would like. We have a range of different ways of securing candidates and we pre-screen them before you meet them. We only send you a selection that are potentially suitable. We arrange any advertising and we organise any interviews. We really can make this process as easy as you would like. The only thing we can't do is choose who would be the right person for your company. If you're still not sure if taking on an apprentice is the right thing for you and your company, then part of our service includes a full training needs analysis. We will look at your business as a whole and try and identify ways that we can support your business with training. We have a range of different programmes, including flexible learning courses, which are a great option as they can be done at a time and place to suit the learner. We also have part-time courses here at the college, English and Maths, and higher level H&Cs and H&Ds. If you feel you have any training needs, the best thing to do is discuss them further, as we can put together a package that suits you best. Some of these options are even free to those in the Greater Manchester area, so it's worth finding out more.
Earn a salary, I wanted to experience the trade, and also I wanted to get a wider experience on working.
H. Bell & Sons are committed to improving our talent pool, and the best way we can do this is to support an apprenticeship.
The construction industry is really experiencing a skills shortage at the moment, and that's one of the real reasons why we employ apprentices, because we know that our business won't survive if we don't bring in new skills and new young apprentices that are going to be able to work their way up in our business and help us develop and grow over the next 10-20 years.
So the reason I wanted to complete an apprenticeship at the time was already working for my employer, and it was basically just to improve my job prospects and just learn some more skills and upskill and become basically a better employee and a bit better job security.
We've always employed apprentices in the sort of 40 years since the business started, and the reason behind that is that my dad started off as a brickwork apprentice, and we understand that apprentices are the lifeblood of the construction industry.
At H. Bell & Sons, supporting an apprentice allows us to train an employee to work in the Bell way. This helps continue our ethos and provide quality and standards that we're proud of.
You're gaining the experience in a company where if you do well, they're gonna push you through the ranks.
You are investing in your company's future and growth, as well as investing in young people.
Any advice for anyone looking to do an apprenticeship, any course that you're interested in, it does offer an apprenticeship, do it, because once you finish that apprenticeship, you don't have to adapt to that environment of where you're working. You're already there, and you've learned that through your apprenticeship.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. I hope you found it useful, and if you still have any further questions, do not hesitate to get in touch with the team. You can email apprenticeships@hopwood.ac.uk or phone us on 0161 654 4373.